Kia ora, Trelise. Welcome
Hi.
to the Dunedin Stories podcast.
Thank you.
Although you're fairly familiar with the Dunedin Stories podcast.
I am, it's true.
Yeah. No, thank you so much for all your mahi and supporting this.
It's okay, it's super fun. Getting to be a part of it.
Yes. And
Even more now.
Yeah, exactly. It's getting real. Our youngest participant so far, I believe.
Yes, yeah.
So that's a nice little box to tick if you like.
Yeah, it's exciting.
But I'm really excited to hear some of the story that will come out as we go. So do you want to tell this, the Dunedin store participants who you are and what you do?
Yes, my name is Trelise Wadsworth and I'm a Design and Marketing Strategist at Firebrand and I'm the Ambassador for Youth Employment Success.
You are. Thank you so much for what you do with both of those awesome organisations.
Okay, I love it.
Good. You would be hard-pressed to say something different right now, let's be honest.
It's true.
Trelise, do you want to talk about your career journey so far? It is only short, but you know, you're on your way to who knows what, and hopefully we'll hear about that, but a little bit about your background and how you became to be the wonderful strategist and ambassador that you are.
Yeah, I'd love to. So I finished high school in 2020 and then I came to Dunedin to do a degree in design and communications, and then that led me to my third year where halfway through I got an internship with Firebrand. And then from there, I started getting more involved with Youth Employment Success, which is a really cool online platform that Firebrand runs and manages, and it's all about connecting young people with employers all over the South Island and lots in Dunedin. Lots of other people on this podcast will have some involvement with that, which is really cool. And then, from there, I picked up role as ambassador, which has been really cool, and I stayed on for another internship with that. And then started this year, I'm full-time.
You are.
Doing it and loving it, and it's really cool.
Key part of our team.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So you skipped a bit about where you're actually from.
Oh, yes,
Let the community know.
I'm from Gore, Southland, I was born in Tauranga and then we moved down to Gore when I was quite little. So all my school was in Gore and... yeah, I love it. I love it there and I love it here. And it's really cool.
You get to go home quite regularly,
it's really nice to be still quite close to home, which is great,
And Youth Employment Success has been a part of Gore, East and South
that's
for
true.
a long time.
Yeah, we're all set up down there. So it's really cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Stay connected.
And when you think about the short journey you've had, has there been any bumps in the road that you want to talk about yet, or anything that you think was concerning for you that maybe shouldn't have been a concern for you as you embarked on internships and things?
I think that kind of leaving the classroom and actually doing an internship was quite a big thing because, we're still all young and there's still a lot that we could learn from the classroom, but I know if I wanted to break into the industry, and definitely in Dunedin, that kind of leaving and kind of taking those next steps was something that I kind of just had to do. It was too good an opportunity to pass up, and it's one thing that's been always really big in my life is have to take opportunity. So when it came, I had to go for it and it worked out really well. Obviously I'm still here, so I'm really loving it.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, I agree, and I think it takes courage.
Yeah, definitely.
To say, okay, this is what I want to do, but I need to experience it in real life.
Yeah, that's true.
To know for sure.
Yeah.
And you've graduated. You graduated recently.
It was a couple of weeks ago, which was really cool.
Proud moment for you and your whānau.
Yeah, it was really awesome. It was really great to kind of have everyone from class come back together, because that's one thing, we all come to Dunedin to study and then everyone kind of just goes their different ways. So it was really cool to see everyone again. It was awesome.
So tell me a little bit more about Youth Employment Success and what it does and what your role is.
Yeah, so it's pretty amazing. It's about bringing together a library of employers, I like to think of it as. There's about 200 different employers all over the South Island, about 80-something in Dunedin alone. And they're employers that want to help young people pretty much, and they offer opportunities. They're not necessarily about, here you go, you have a job, but more so that bridge to help young people kind of figure out where they want to be, which is really helpful. I know that if I was in high school still and this is something I knew about, that you'd be all over it. Yeah, you can just go in, take a coffee date if you want, and just meet and kind of learn the ins and outs. You know, do I want to do this? Do I not? If it's something you don't want to do, nothing's lost. If it is, then that's just one step further you are on knowing what you want to do.
Yeah, it's almost like it is a bonus if you go and explore something and realise that it's not
exactly
what you want.
Yeah, and then you can just cross that off and move on. And
we've got a number of stories, haven't we, from Yes about that. And
definitely.
Instead of investing $30,000-$40,000 on a degree or something.
Yeah, the amount of people I know that have tried to find out what they want in uni, where really like before is the time to do it.
100%.
Yeah, and if you know what the end job is going to be like before the study starts, then you're going to be just so much more likely to love it and succeed and keep at it, and then get a career out of it at the other end as well. So I think it is like, amazing.
And was graphic design and marketing strategy and perhaps, supporting youth always what you wanted to do, Trelise?
Yeah, well, since I was little, we're creative, everyone has that little story.
Yeah.
And I was just what I always loved. Like my parents always just said, like when picking subjects in school, just do what you love. What's going to make you go to school and get out of bed? And it was art, and it was graphics, and it was even English and those sorts of subjects. So, and then it was like, oh, what are you going to study at uni? And I'm like, just do what you love. And it was, communication design it turned out to be. And if you love it and if you enjoy it, you're going to try and you're going to work hard and you're going to study. So that was just always my passion. So, yeah.
Shout out to the Wadsworth whānau.
Yeah.
For that as a method of supporting their youngster.
Exactly.
Hey.
And my mum's a fashion designer, Wadzee, shout out. So she always, that kind of creative stuff was always like very close to home. So I always knew that was going to be like my path and my journey. But
Well, I would suggest that she's probably super proud of
I'd
the young lady
so,
that we have here today. That's really cool. Now, I know that you're only new to Dunedin, but do you think Dunedin has offered you anything special with regard to your career pathway? You don't have to keep shouting out to Firebrand. And yes, of course, but anything else about Dunedin that you think's unique?
I think absolutely. I think not just Firebrand, but the Polytech and the opportunities to get careers is amazing. And there's so many different places in Dunedin that are taking on these students and kind of, getting these careers boosted, which is really special. I don't know if every place, you'd get such like amazing opportunities to just, leave the flat and enter an agency like this. It's pretty cool.
It is.
So those opportunities are pretty awesome. And definitely.
So you're working a lot with platforms and social media and, the Adobe suite and all those types of things. But in the industry itself, there's rapid change, isn't there?
Yeah.
Every day we're learning of some new AI tool or something.
It's very fast.
And you are obviously eager to embrace those things as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Where do you think that comes from? Why is it just the age and demographic, or do you have a particular interest in that?
I just like to know things. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just like to be on top of things and kind of, not necessarily be like a master at one thing, but I like to kind of have skills in everything. So I like to just know things, and then I can help other people.
I think that attitude's really important.
Definitely.
And there's a jack of all trades and a master of none type colloquialism.
That's true.
But and you are a master of your own destiny. Specialising in a market the size of Dunedin and even Aotearoa is difficult.
Yeah, exactly.
But taking every opportunity as you talked about, so important.
Yeah, definitely at this age, it's all about just getting a good grounding, and so it's good.
Trelise, AI, rapid change we're seeing across all industries, but in particular marketing, graphic design. There are ethical ways of using and integrating
definitely
AI, isn't there?
Yeah. And
how do you use it in your day-to-day work?
I think it's just really good for efficiency and just not relying on AI, but using it more as like an assistant it's important because it is the future. It's where everything's going. So kind of we just have to, I feel, or we're going to get left behind is what I've heard. So just knowing it and learning it just to understand it. So it's something that we have not to rely on, but I think it's important because it is just going to become more and more of a thing. So as we like stay in front of it and on top of it, then we won't get left behind. So
for me, and you would have heard me talk about it, it's keeping things authentic and real, isn't it?
That's important. So not taking too much advantage of it though. It's very easy to just be like, write this, make me this, but we have to know the limits, I guess.
That's right. And I use it for base sometimes, or I use it for putting the final sparkle on things. It really depends on what the purpose of the output is.
Yeah, that's true.
Dunedin. Let's talk about Dunedin.
Yes, love it.
Since 2020.
Yeah,
I love it.
Right. Yeah.
I love it too.
It's great. I'm really enjoying it. Well, I stayed, so that's good.
Yeah.
No, it's really cool.
That's a big bonus. A big bonus for us. Thank you for staying.
It's so good.
And having a young person's perspective from some of these questions will be perhaps a little bit different.
Yeah, I imagine so. Yeah.
So you got a friend coming to visit from Gore. They've never been to Dunners. They've always shopped in Queenstown.
Yeah.
Where are you going to take them to give them a quintessential experience of Ōtepoti?
Wow. My favourite has got to be for food, the Esplanade, because there's the beach, and I think the beach is awesome, especially coming from Gore.
Yeah.
We don't really have much water that close by, so I think I just love the beach. I think it's very special just to, 5-minute drive and there's a beach. So that's why I like the Esplanade. It's right on it, which is really cool.
Nice. What about if you're heading out on your own and you just want to go and have a bit of thinking about something that's going on?
Yeah, I like the going for walks down by the harbour. There's the really nice paths down there.
Past the Teeth or?
Oh, never too far. No. Yeah, I think it's just a really lovely spot and get to see all the boats coming in and out. It's quite cool to me, but
Nice.
Yeah, it's really nice down there.
Nightlife. We don't usually ask this question, but where's the go-to for a 21-year-old?
Vault.
Vault.
I love it,
Yeah.
It's so cool, it's good.
Shout out to Andre. He's created an amazing atmosphere there.
That's definitely our go-to now when we're just, wanting to get up for a boogie. It's great.
What's the queue like?
Oh, it depends on the night, but it's good. They keep it moving, so it's awesome.
I'm of the age where the line just says to you, it's time to go home, Bex.
Yeah.
What about local events that Dunedin puts on? Although you probably haven't had the chance to attend too many because it's been the whole COVID disruption.
Yeah, that's true.
But is there anything in the Dunedin calendar that you've experienced that you think, I want to go to that again?
I was a part of the Midwinter Carnival last year.
Were you?
Through Polytech, we got to do all the animations that got projected onto the church wall, which was really, really fun, and it was just a really cool night.
Awesome.
So I think what they're doing there is really cool. It just kind of... It doesn't even feel like Dunedin once you're in there. It was really magical,
It's really surreal, isn't it?
So I loved getting to be a part of that. It was really cool.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Every year, Paul Smith and his team put that on.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Yep.
What about the very complicated question that most people really struggle with?
Yeah.
If you're going to share a Spates or a glass of wine or an Ocho hot chocolate with a Dunedin legend...
Yeah.
And you've had plenty of time to think about this and heard some other people's answers.
Right.
Who would it be and why?
I'm going with Margi Robertson from NomD. I've actually applied for an internship that was through course. Didn't get it, but I was so close to making that dream come true. But
well, I'm pleased you didn't.
Yeah, no. No, it was
Sorry,
before,
Margie.
it was before the Firebrand one, but my friend got it and she had a really good time. So
funny.
It would be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's the second time Margie's been mentioned actually in our podcast.
Yeah,
she's definitely a fashion icon.
Yes, exactly.
Beautiful businesswoman. That it would be really fun to sit down and talk to. Yeah. Maybe you'd have your mum along as well.
I'm sure she'd love that. Yeah, it'd be pretty awesome.
Yeah, we've all got a few NomD pieces in our wardrobe, haven't we?
Yeah, stolen a couple off my mum.
Trelise, I've gone and thrown in extra little couple of questions. So I'm calling it, what am I calling it? Simple 16.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right.
It's a bunch of things that we're just wanting to get real quick fire answers from you.
Mm-hmm.
And it won't be hard, I promise.
Okay.
So let's go.
All right.
Beach, bush, or spa day?
Beach.
Cyndi Lauper or Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift.
Ah,
Sorry.
I knew that, of course. Country music or classical?
Classical.
Whoa! Oh, I'm so sorry. The
No.
Firebrand office is full of country music.
I was a ballet dancer growing up, so classical's just it's in the
It's
brain.
in your head.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. Coffee or tea?
Coffee now. Coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with the barista right next door to Firebrand.
Yeah. That's so good.
Are you a morning person or a night owl?
Night owl.
Yeah.
Yep.
Come alive during the night.
That's right.
Fiction or non-fiction?
Fiction. Yeah.
A particular go-to author?
I just started reading the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit books.
Oh,
so yeah,
did
it's
you?
fun, yeah.
Have you seen the movies?
I have ages ago, but I'm not letting myself rewatch them till I read the books. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you watch them in I'm watching this film from start to finish, or were you like me and you had to watch them in half-hour blocks?
Oh, actually, some we can watch, but some of those 3-hour ones, I just don't have the time all the time. But yeah,
It's an epic journey for many
it is.
reasons.
Yeah, no, they're
Funny.
awesome.
Where are we? Hugs or head nods? Are you a hugger? I should know this.
I'm not a hugger, but
No.
I'm more of a hugger than a head nodder, I'd like to think.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Diamonds or pearls?
At the moment, pearls. I like pearls.
Yeah.
I'm into pearls, yeah.
Nice. Summer or winter?
Summer.
Yeah, you said that the other day
Yeah, I
as
love
we all
summer.
were donning our winter
Yep.
coats.
Yep, it's my
Yeah.
middle name, Summer.
Is it?
Yeah, it actually is.
Beautiful. City life or countryside?
City life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the hustle and bustle.
Yeah, that's right.
Sweet or savoury?
Gonna go with sweet.
Okay, fair enough. Planner or spontaneous?
Oh, spontaneous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go and do something fun
Exactly.
immediately.
Yeah.
Netflix or go for a run?
I'd like to say run, but I have to be honest. Netflix.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the night owl.
Yeah,
in
it
you,
is.
isn't it?
Yeah.
That's my sign. Comedy or horror?
I say I like both, but probably comedy.
Yeah.
More
Do you have a
often.
favourite actor?
I love Emma Stone.
Really?
Yeah, she's so cool.
Yeah, she's
she did a few good comedies back in the day.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's our new segment.
Oh, I love
so thank
it.
you.
That's so much fun. Yeah.
Looking forward in your future, which is vast and
yeah.
open wide,
That's
really, isn't it? What do you think, both either or professionally and personally, is cooking up for Trelise?
I really like the path I'm on. I feel like I'm growing a lot every day, which is really good. But I just want to travel and
Yeah.
explore the world for a bit. So that's probably the one thing that's kind of I know I want to do in the
Yeah.
future. Is just travel and just see things, go to different countries. Yeah.
Fully support. We don't know
Yeah.
how lucky we actually are
Yeah,
until
that's
we
true.
see something different.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do hope that means that you'll come back and
Yeah,
consider
definitely.
Aotearoa as your
Yeah.
final base.
Yeah, I
but
think it will be. Yeah.
there's nothing better than understanding just how lucky we are to
Yeah,
live here.
that's true.
Anything else you'd like to share with our Dunedin community about youth employment success or what you're up to? Is there any events coming up?
Yeah, so for Youth Employment Success in May, and Firebrand actually, we are teaming up with Business South and Okaha to attend the Careers Day, which will be really awesome. It's a really amazing event, lots of turnout, lots of really excited young people coming to check everything out. So yeah,
Brilliant.
that's in May, so that's something definitely to look forward to.
Yeah.
Should be really cool, yeah.
Hundreds, if not thousands, of young people
That's right,
shuffled
yeah.
through.
So it's a great opportunity for us and for them, yeah. It's really cool.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Thank you. Shout out to Business South and Okaha
right, yeah.
for offering us the
they're
opportunity
really amazing,
to be part of
yeah.
it.
Keep us all connected.
Well, I think we're done there. But as a final wrap up, where can people find youth employment success and make contact, perhaps, if they're an employer or a young person?
Yep, so we are youthemployer.nz. If you want to find us, you can message us at kiorayouthemployer.nz. And you can message us if you have any questions about the platform. Otherwise, if you just jump on it, have a little look around at all the opportunities on offer. If anyone wants to become an employer themselves, you can also reach out to us, and then we can talk about what you can do to become a part of it. And it's a really cool thing to give back to Dunedin and the young people. Yeah.
Thank so much, Trelise.
Yeah, thank you.
I know you were a little bit nervous.
I was, yeah.
It's different being behind the camera to being in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now we have a little bit more empathy for people that are on the camera all the time.
Yeah, it's pretty daunting, but it's really fun.
It is.
Yeah.
So lovely to spend that time with you, and I look forward to seeing next steps.
Yes.
And we'll see you in the office in 10 minutes.
See you there.
Thanks, Trelise.
Thank you.